Hey YouTube, how's it going? My name's DrunkMonk74 and I make gaming videos. This one's a TDM, me using the M417 sniper rifle. It's more like marksman rifle really, it's not your full-blown sniper rifle. And to be honest, when I snipe, I generally use rifles like this. I don't like line on a rock a million miles from my team, from the objective. I don't see the point of that too much. So I generally tend to push up with my teammates, get quite close to the objectives, and provide as much cover as I can that way. Obviously there's loads of different ways of playing. Some people do like it. It's just not for me. I personally don't think it's that effective for your team. Yeah, unless you're absolutely shit hot on sniping. Generally, if you're going to be sniping, then I would recommend like at least a semi-auto sniper rifle. Pushing up with your team. Forget about the scopes. You know, you don't need a 12 times scope. Not unless your plan was being miles away. So that's just my thoughts on sniping anyway. A little bit about myself, I guess. I'm fairly new. I'm not a pro player in any way. There's loads of players out there who are miles better than me. If you want tips, tricks, there's lots and lots of players out there. Just have a look. Level Cap is a good one. I love his videos. And a couple of others, and I'll probably start putting some links in for them. But I generally just play for fun. One good thing about Battlefield 3, it did introduce me to clans. So my first clan, my first time being in a clan, and it is very good. I don't know if there's probably loads of you guys out there who've been in clans, been playing in clans for years. Not me, I haven't been doing that. But the one thing I did find with Battlefield 3 is if you struggle with it, if you're going into games, you're not doing that great, you're struggling, you're always coming against teams of players who seem to be coordinated and working together. I can't recommend highly enough. Just getting into a clan, find a clan, and start picking them off. There's no better way. It's just so. It just makes it such a different experience when there's a bunch of you working together. The clan I'm in, Ancient Warriors. As the name suggests, we're all a little bit older than most clanners or gamers. We're all generally over 30. Married, kids, whatever. There's the odd exception, but generally still even the exceptions are well into their 20s. No, nothing against younger gamers, but there's just a slightly different mentality generally. Do I want to be in a helicopter doing a barrel roll and some guy trying to do a no-scope at the same time? Not really. So I'd rather just play the game, play the objective and win the game. Well, yeah, so this is Team Deathmatch, and I have to say I love the game mode. It's good for unlocking weapons. There's no other game mode you can do unlocks on weapons as quick. You'll easily get rid of you'll easily start unlocking sights, suppressors, grips, whatever attachments that you want. It's the way to do it. If you care that much about your stats, it's quite a good way of getting some boosting your skill, SPM, whatever. But generally I play it just because it's great for unlocking, but two, it's also, I think you ever play any sort of semi-competitive matches or clan matches or something, you'll see that most people will start or warm up with a round of team deathmatch somewhere in there, and it's purely because it's hectic, it's fast-paced, and it basically gets your eye in. If you can do fairly decent in team deathmatch, you're going to be alright in most other game modes. Trick to team deathmatch, for me anyway, personally, what works, He's not running around like a dickhead. It's there's still spawn areas on a TDM match. So like right now you can see where the enemies generally spawning, where they're charging out from, and that's what I mean about running around like this dickheads. There's a bunch of them. There's about, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 of them there. All just come charging around a corner. No one's bothering looking. No one's bothering spotting. That guy's just run into a corner, and you've got one sniper just stuck there. Is he spotting for his team? Is he giving them a heads up that there's people here, got them suppressed and under fire? I doubt it. Otherwise, if he is, they're even more moronic for just charging around that corner. But this is what I don't understand, why people give TDM such a hard time. There is still skill involved, and there is still teamwork involved. With regards to the weapon, M417, it's up there as possibly my favourite weapon in Battlefield 3, without doubt. It's the one I'd go to if I'm really struggling. And on most maps it'll own people. I kind of sometimes tend to swap it out with the SKS. The SKS I'll generally use on sort of like more intense maps, infantry intense map, when you got a lot more close quarters combat. So maps like Metro, Bazaar, they're the sort of ones I start using the SKS on. Maps like this and Caspian, even in game modes like TDM, I'd use the M417. It's just much easier to get those kills. Same clip size, not as accurate when you're on the move, but one hit kill to the head. Whereas the SKS, I don't believe is. But that's the thing with Battlefield 3. You pick your guns for the maps and or your playstyle. I'm a much more aggressive recon player. I don't like. That winds me up right there when people just lay down or block an entrance. What the hell do you think your teammates want to do? They want to get out of the line of fire as well. You just like to drop right by there. Twat. Anyway, I do tend to rage sometimes as well. Yeah, no, this game wasn't too bad. I can't remember the exact final score. You'll see it at the end. But I just wanted to highlight what the benefits are if you play the game in any mode, even TDM, as a team player. So what I mean by that is, I mean spot for your team. If everyone can spot, it doesn't matter who you are, what class you're playing, or how long you've been playing for. There is zero excuse for you not hitting that spot button and picking up some spot bonuses. Helping your team out, getting those kills. This right here. This is what I mean about some of the snipers. They're tucked up in the hills with their scopes and just sitting there. I'm sure some of them have got their spawn beacons up there, and some of their teammates are spawning on them, not realising quite how far away they are. And sometimes, yeah, it is nice. You stick it way up there, and it is good to get away from if you're getting base raped, or you're getting really pinned in. If you've got a nice spawn beacon that's miles away, that gives you a bit of time to think, gives you a bit of chance to flank. Great. But in most cases, a lot of snipers will just be sitting high up in the rocks and just basically not doing all that much, not even spotting. It's the ones who don't even spot for their team. Drives me insane. So I don't know what this guy is doing. I honestly don't see the point. I don't understand how you can enjoy playing a game like that. You're miles away from any action. You possibly have 1 or 2 shots for every 10. Jesus. Alright, taking the screensaver off now. Yeah, no, they're just. I honestly don't see the point of playing like that. But if that's how they want to play, that's how they want to play. They're not going to be doing that much. You don't have to worry about them too much. And to be honest, once you finally get around them, there are a few easy kills, as you'll see a bit later on. Yeah, spawn beacons. Start placing them. They're so handy if you need to get out of trouble. I don't think people use them enough. Game modes, especially if you play hardcore, when you can only generally spawn on your squad leader, gives you a second spawn, you know, for the whole team. So it can be so useful. I just think some people don't tend to use them too much. I could have gone for the knife there, but I generally don't knife, just purely because I want to get the kill. And I think I've played so many games in the past where I've gone for the knife and either animation's fucked up, or I get the knife kill and it takes so long. Someone else generally comes up and is taken me out. So generally, I always, if I can, I'll shoot a person. Knife is only if I know I'm really safe, and generally reserved for people who are just camping away somewhere. Yeah, so a little bit more about myself, I guess. I started doing these just because I was driving my my missus nuts. She, if I wasn't playing this, or some other first-person shooter, that's generally what I play, first-person shooters. If I weren't playing one of these games, I'd probably be watching videos of them. And it was just driving her nuts. She's like, you know what, if you enjoy it so much, why don't you do it yourself, you know? So I thought, why not? I'd give it a go. Like I said, I'm not a pro player. You know, there's loads of people out there who've been playing games for much longer than me. I think my first game was COD 4, Modern Warfare. So I haven't been playing as long as a lot of players, and there are a lot of players out there who'll be able to give you the tips and tricks you want if you think of taking this quite seriously, get into competitive gaming. I generally just play for fun. Doesn't mean I enjoy losing. I don't. I hate it. But I think that's one of the other things. You might be wondering, where the hell is he going now? But just playing, just where I was, I heard or saw a sniper bullets come whizzing past my head. Not at me, but I knew there was someone up here behind me, so I was like, right, let's just go get rid of him. I don't know what else to say about Team Death. You got it's basically just keeping an eye on your minimap, and if you can wear headphones. I cannot recommend headphones enough. Get some headphones. It's so much easier to hear, work out where the shot's coming from, but generally take it easy. There's no need for this is such a fail. Just don't run around like a headless chicken. You'll find, especially when you know you got to an area where there's a bunch of players and they're coming charging out, especially if you're playing against people who just like running around like noobs. If you can just keep your head, find where they're coming from, take a few out and move on. I don't think you should camp. I hate camping, because what's about to happen to this guy is exactly what can happen. Grenade goes up, he's so busy lying down doing nothing, and then there's the kill. I don't condone camping, but then again, I don't think running around chasing a tail is a great idea either. So my general style for TDM is a little bit slower. Watch your corners, because you don't really know where players are going to be, and to be honest, if you're playing TDM, you're generally going to be playing on your own. There's very few times you go into a TDM match where there's a whole squad of players who are like mates and stuff and coordinate themselves. and to be honest, it's quite hard to coordinate on TDM just purely because you can't spawn on each other. So it's just watch it. You need to watch your corners purely because a lot of times you may be on your own. God, I don't know what the hell I was doing there. As I said, I'm not a pro player. there are plenty of other players out there who are a lot better than me. I will admit openly to not being great in vehicles. I don't enjoy vehicles. Not a big fan of them. Infantry fighting is what I like. At a push, I do alright in a tank if I have to, but generally I'll be on foot. So game modes like TDM and squad deathmatch, squad rush, those sort of game modes generally the ones that you'll see me playing most of. Games I'm looking forward to, I cannot wait for Medal of Honor Warfighter to come out. Looks awesome. If none of you guys have seen the trailers for it or haven't heard of it, I'm sure you have, but there might be one or two who haven't heard of it. Just Google it, have a look at it. The Xbox beta has just closed, and there's plenty of beta footage up there. You know, there's a lot of players, a lot of people on YouTube like slating the graphics and stuff. But to be honest, like you look at these graphics and the video. Sorry, while I'm on it, might as well apologise for the quality and it not being full screen. And that's purely because with BF3, if I play on sort of like full HD, like 720p, my input lag is horrendous. I just cannot cope with it. So I generally my PS3 is set, it's 576, and that's what I record on as well, obviously. So that leads to recordings like this, unfortunately. But hopefully with Medal of Honor I'll be able to play on a proper full res and off I go. And this is the sort of thing that winds me up. This what's about to happen here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought that was 4, and I thought I'd put 4 bullets in him. Turned round to start picking the next target. He hadn't gone down, so he just turned around and shot me. That sort of thing drives me nuts. And if I play on 720, it's even worse. So I have to play at this resolution, which makes spotting even more important, especially for me, because a lot of times on maps like this where there's a lot of dark corners and stuff, people generally tend to camp, and it's such an easy way to pick them up. I don't have too much more else to say at the moment. I will be making more videos. If you're still watching, well done for getting this far. And if you liked it, do the usual, just like, sub, you know, all the usual. And I will try and get some more vids up. Hopefully I'll be able to get some more with us playing as a clan. There's loads of us playing as a clan. We're all over the world. Anyone fancies a clan and they're over 30 or mature gamer, have a look for the Ancient Warriors. That was the final score, 39-10. I'm out of here. I'll catch you soon. Cheers.